Torso. The main bulk of the body belongs to the torso of the animal. Except for the few hairless breeds, this part of the body entirely covers the hair with hair. The hair length of the body depends on the type of the breed. Some breeds, as smooth and long-haired collie, smooth and long-haired Chihuahuas, and Dutchland varieties, etc., differ just based on their one characteristics. The hair on the torso is not only differs in its length, but also vary how this hair grows and shapes. The radical change can be made by cutting the volume of the hair on some parts of the torso. This is especially visible in case of breeds with long curly hair all over the body. Such coats allow the hairstylist to sculpt the body significantly. This will hide some defects to improve the overall appearance of the dog. For instance, by taking off the volume of the hair coat on the sides, the hairstylist can make the dog look thinner. Changing the volume of the coat on the chest may improve the visible impression of the dog to more powerful, more elegant. Of course, experienced judges should find the defects. That is the reason for hand examination of the dog during show competition. But the overall impression could be improved. Grooming books explain how to cut most breeds. Cut the hair on the back till certain lengths, use blade X on the torso, etc. To do an individual haircut, the groomer has to be creative, to deviate from the instructions. Cut hair on every element of the body according to individual characteristics of certain animal seen through the image of the ideal dog. Neck and top line, bottom line. For general impression of length of the neck and top line of the back plays the key role. Shortening the hair on the neck makes it look longer and vice versa. The hair on the top of the dog back may level the top line, may produce the impression of higher winners as they really are, and may correct the shape of the line and croup. Also, the length of the hair under the body may change the dog contour significantly, as seen in the picture 5C and D. Number 4, we're going to talk about paws and length and tails and parts. The way hair is cut on the paws and legs and pelvis significantly influence the dog appearance in the pose and movement. If the groomer knows well what is more desirable for certain breed and which deviation from the ideal form has certain representation of the breed, he or she can fix the visual comfortation of the average dog. See as picture 13A and B. So picture 13, improvement of the image of the dog legs by haircut. A, improvement the pose positioning, and B, improvement of the dog ungulation. I, X on real dog footprint, and X on the oval dog footprint made by grooming. So that's like in this picture. So number 5, we're gonna look at the proportions. What really makes dog attractive in the proportions, the harmonious combination of the size of the head, neck, torso, belly, hips, and leg length is the challenging situation. Recommendations about proportions are difficult. The haircut can make an image of the head longer or make shoulder appear higher, but in the same time, there is a risk of shortening the neck more than needed. The image of enlarged torso and parts can be produced an expression of the short back, which is highly desirable in many breeds. You always have to remember that when you take something from one part, it means that the eyes simultaneously compensate by adding volume and size to other parts of the body. Number 6, hair color, brightness, and texture. The dog appearance significantly depends on the quality of the coat, not only of its volume and shape. For dog show purposes, coat dyeing is illegal, but even these finds there are several ways to improve the color of the coat with special shampoo and grooming methods. For instance, in some breeds, a white spot on the chest is undesirable. Reduction of a number of such undesirable white hair with thinning shears may improve the dog's look. The white coat of the dog may be emphasized by shampoo with some blue pigments. The brightness and shine of the coat makes the impression of the healthy dog and makes them more attractive. Special ingredients which feed the hair can significantly improve the impression. For many breeds, the texture of their coat is one of the important breed characteristics. Most terrier standards specify the texture of the coat has to be rather vary, and a coat of some other breeds, silky terrier, soft coated terrier, etc., has to be rather soft and silky. Special shampoos and conditioners can improve these parameters significantly.